hopefully things will be a little more calm. I'm getting some cookies. We did his diaper. No, you don't need the cookie. Mm-mm. You can have Chewy. Oh, you gotta see this picture. Hang on, guys. I'm just showing Max a picture. That's how I kept him occupied. I let him lick my headset.
At least it worked. At least it worked.
He's like, that's it. Alright.
Time's over. Nap time's over, cat.
Alright. Yeah, I made some cookies before I started streaming. So I got fresh cookies.
I hear the Tree Father's spirit in your words. It is as you say. Sif, Tila, to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
She doesn't seem like a very nice person.
That woman has more venom in her heart than a snake in its fangs. But at least the child is safe. What is youth if not a time to be forgiven for one's transgressions?
I would agree with number one, because the kid didn't even necessarily think of doing what she did on her own. Her parents told her it should happen, and she made it happen.
Couldn't agree more. The girl wasn't innocent, but that doesn't mean she was guilty.
Exactly.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about.
Huh? You want to lie down like this?
Nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least. In case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you.
What? Hey.
It's just something I have to live with.
Alright. You want Chewy, just in case? Let's see if this works. Cool.
Quite a lot.
I can
if I'm
unlock
being
and lock
honest.
my keyboard easy.
But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Are you sure it's not connected to the catapult?
Positive. You can trust me on that.
Other matters.
Fine. What's on your mind?
You see a sharp intelligence behind its eyes. Is it a familiar or another druid enjoying their wild shape?
Okay, so let's check out my turn. You witness Shadowheart becomes stricken by an unusual surge of pain emanating from a tiny unhealed wound on her hand. You spoke to her about the pain. She pleaded ignorance, though she may be withholding something. Okay. So I probably have to go back and see the parents.
Go on. Say it.
I'm gonna eat one more
You
cookie.
think I'm a monster?
It's a good one. Okay, these have to be put out of my reach. I'm gonna put them here. Only a monster would threaten a child.
I know your kind from other circles. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
Is this right, Druidic? I've never witnessed such magic.
The rite of thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary.
Past teachings come into focus. The Rite of Thorns is a rare practice, outlawed in most circles, for causing more harm than it eases.
None of this can happen while Outlanders infect us. Sylvanas demands that we choke them out.
You cast out the guiltless, you shame your order.
A disease of the flower must not reach the root. Pluck the petals, sever the branch if you must, but cut out the rot before it infects the whole of the wood.
But they're
Teachings of
guiltless.
Sylvanas.
How is that right?
You must agree.
Words you've twisted to justify your cruelty.
Words I heed to the letter, to keep my brood safe. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike. You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
You consider the Rite of Thorns, a rare art plucked from illicit domains.
Think back to your teachings. What are the rite's perils?
When the prayer ends, vines curl upwards from the earth, and thorns sprout forth. Those within are isolated, and those without rejected. Isolation breeds violence. Few circles survive.
You might want to. Baby might want to see me wearing the
There
hat.
is more to Korga's tale. The grove must hide her secrets.
Okay.
did a number on you, didn't they? Does that hurt? I know. I see you. Just give me a moment.
Is there anything I can do to help?
A moment. This medicatrix. There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed?
I'm looking for Nettie.
You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you.
Do you know anything about mind flayers?
Why are you asking?
I have a tadpole in my head.
A tadpole? A mind flayer tadpole?
What other kinds are there? It's not like a frog hopped in my eye. You know of them. Can you help me?
I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
Secret door. I hope I'm not walking into like a trap. And, like, the only way to heal me is to kill me.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
I'm hoping for a less grave cure.
I'll do the best I can. I'm no Master Halcyon, mind. He'd have your tadpole out like that. Still, we have options. All right. Let's see what we can do.
Thank you. I'll take anything that can
course.
help.
Now, tell me what's been happening. Any symptoms? Strange events?
I can merge my mind with anyone else that's infected.
Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halcyon was desperate to find where all this was happening.
Mind flare ship. I was kidnapped and infected.
A mind flayer ship? But Master Halcyon was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself.
So the stick was probably to kill me.
This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
I thought you could cure me. What was that branch? What about the branch?
The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last
I mean, I
resort,
kind of
in
semi-expected
case I
that,
couldn't
so...
trust you. I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not?
I swear.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halcyon and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, You seem perfectly normal.
I wonder if it has to do with the fact that the ship exploded. Like, crashed. You must have learned something from studying them.
For one, that thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from mind flayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
That you were tracking other victims. Did they change?
Hard to say. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
You think he's still alive?
I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
Okay, we'll try to find him.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you what happened out there. But those adventurers were the only witnesses. And they're long gone. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
One step at a time.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look. Better equip.
Hanging suspended in murky slime, the living tadpole looks like some hideous cousin of the slug, only gorged and slick with remnants of brain fluid. Extraordinary happenings while meditating in the forest. Nettie and I were ambushed by a pack of goblins, led by a drow. We had no choice but to defend ourselves. But that is not the extraordinary, or rather disturbing part. On the drow's death, a parasitic creature emerged from the corpse and attempted to escape. I managed to capture it and have the host's cadaver here in my study. I've told no one my fears. Nettie suspects, but knows better than to ask. I will investigate further before informing the others. Kaga will demand answers I don't yet have. I'd better report any further findings in a separate volume and keep them upon my person. Those prying eyes jump to the wrong conclusions.
What's that?
What? I don't know what we spotted. In Ketheric, I see our failures made manifest. He did not fall, he was pushed. His grief was twisted by shadow, and he still did not act until his light was all but snuffed. Usually when you discover something, it, like, glows. I don't see anything glowing.
Let's move.
Please. I'm resting.
Something took a chunk out of you. What happened?
The bird says nothing, trying to rest. The bird says nothing, only the sound of its labored
Aw, poor
breath
birdie.
fills the silence.
There's a logbook. Sent 2 druids, some of the newer recruits up north. The village there has had 2 years of failed crops and are unlikely to survive the next winter. A group from Baldur's Gate arrived. They set up camp on the edge of the forest. 2 bears and a fox came by. Their territory has been burned out. Half the fox's cubs died, paying this new group a visit tomorrow. Visit did not go well. After telling me where to shove it, they said they'd cut down half the forest and burn out any wildlife that dared to stick around. Claimed they were going to farm the land and make a new city of their own. Time to get creative. Mudslide did the trick, buried half their farming equipment and made the rest useless. They won't be back anytime soon. Got reports of a red wizard in the village south of here, sending 3 rangers to investigate. If they catch even a whiff of a red cloak, I'm contacting the House of Solanas.
By claw and tooth from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. You recognize the druids as elders of a circle. This place is a divine sanctuary.
Another stranger come to vex me. What will you do? Hunt me? Grab my tail? Shout until my head hurts?
No one's here to hurt you. It's okay, puppy.
Stupid or a liar. Neither is needed here. Go!
Interwoven prayers and incantations snake across one side of the page. Written on the other are instructions for performing the Rite of Thorns. When the prayer is complete, thorns and brambles rise from the earth, protecting from harm all who chanted it.
Tempers are rising. It's clear not everything you find is at your disposal.
What? Oh, there's a dude here. I'm sorry, I didn't know you were here.
What will the tieflings want next? Letting the Hellchild go was a mistake. By Sylvanas, another outsider. Should you have an ounce of sense, you will leave immediately.
Well, anybody else?
Let me work my magic.
What will the tieflings want next?
Okay.
Letting the Hellchild...
Just the same thing.
Still breathing.
I wasn't
despite
sure
everything.
if
Breathe
somebody
deep
else
and
would
move.
get a different response.
Take it one step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
What's up for discussion?
Any word on Master Halsin?
No, not yet.
Please hurry. For both your sakes.
You know where he went?
He and the adventurers were headed to the ruined temple in the west. Master Halsin studied that drow for days, and he was sure something at the temple could help his research. I'm praying he was right.
I'm wondering if there's a way to get that guy out.
Your desire.
What's next, I wonder?
Like, I could always try something like that.
No one back home will ever believe this. At the ready.
Oh wait, he left, didn't he? Yes, he did. The Elder Circle Doctor created the greatest sentence number 3. The natural order must be preserved no matter its form. Forces that would disrupt the natural order must be destroyed. The Emerald Enclave must offer aid to the weary and injured.
Bet I can crack that open.
Just barely, but we did it. Okay, read. The book's spine is limber from overuse. The corner of one page is folded inward. Balance is a myth where any clan treads, nature struggles. Unity is a fiction. Men of mere flesh seek only to tame beasts and raise flora. We are the thunder and we are the rain. We shatter mankind and grow new life in its place. Oh shit, he's in.
Not everyone subscribes to what is mine is yours,
Damn
it
it.
seems.
Please don't, Swamp Docks tree, meet me alone, Olodin. I'm leaving. We found a note addressed to Kaga that mentions meeting in the swamp. What is she up to? Because usually, I don't think my character would encroach on the another druid, but this one's clearly got some secrets they hiding. Someone's excited.
That mural.
In darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. Harp and wild. You recall stories of an alliance between druids and the harpers, but the details are vague.
Here goes nothing.
The towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. You recognize the mark of the dark goddess Shar on the broken helmet. This army marched in her name.
So many dead. Sent to the Night Singer's embrace.
Moonrise must be a reference to Shar's divine sister, Selûne.
Okay. Actually, I wanted to check this journal because okay, so I need to find a swamp.
What to do?
Okay, let's go talk to the parents first.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
It could have ended badly. Keep her in line from now on.
The Nine Hells will sooner freeze over, but we'll try. It's our job to get us out of here safely, not yours.
It's my job too. The druids don't care about us. No.
Hi. Did I have to, like, pick it up? Oh, I didn't hit accept. Okay, so it illuminates an area. Okay, let's check my map. Because where's the swamp? Over there. Okay, and I don't think... So I'm gonna probably have to go through this way to get there. And then that's gonna be Halcyon, okay? Okay, so let's go here first. What's down here? Okay, there's Zoria.
How long do you think we've got before the goblins come?
Okay, So we have to bring Lae'zel. I'm probably gonna want to camp before we go anyway, so I might bring Lae'zel in place of Shadowheart. I might swap Lae'zel for Shadowheart, maybe.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear.
I like that picture.
So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it?
Can you delay the
You
ritual?
saw what they were willing to do to a child just for trying. It's Korga's influence. Without her twisting things, I believe the druids might see sense.
Why don't you get rid of her?
A low thought. But I'd be lying if I said I hadn't considered it.
I mean,
but the druids would slaughter us. We'd have to get close to Korga, within striking distance. I can't manage that. But they've already let you pass once.
I'm not a murderer for hire.
It doesn't sit well with me either. But to get these people to safety, there's nothing I won't do. You'd be well rewarded for the risk. But if that won't sway you, there's nothing more to discuss.
No, sir. But if there's
It's
a
like-
clear path past those goblins, they'll find it.
I'm trying to decide if I want to... swap out Shadowheart for her. I think I will, because if we need her for something, then it'll tell us. This is a song that is, I'm pretty sure, the same as in Divinity Original Sin 2. It's just composed a little bit different. Not that I'm complaining. I think the soundtrack to Divinity Original Sin was fucking brilliant. I'm glad the music is reminding me of it. Like, okay, so I think we've checked everywhere that there is a check in here. For the most part, anyways. I want to head out and try to figure out what's going on with Kaga. Or Kaga. So I want to try and make my way over here. But we're gonna go to camp. I haven't been to camp yet.
Haste. I would have words with you.
Oh, hey! This dude is here.
I've got a long road ahead.
We meet again, as predicted. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
In my other game, I tried to attack this guy, and nothing happened.
There are many answers to that question. None are important.
The guy would have been fun to sculpt. Skeletons aren't supposed to be able to talk.
Correct.
Are you going to explain further?
No.
Fair enough. You were sorting something. What were you doing?
Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking.
Okay, so
should thou or any
a
of
way
thy
to
compatriots
get
perish,
other custom characters, I think,
cleave soul to body once more.
and resurrector. Okay.
A matter of coin.
Not surprising. Okay, I guess let's talk to everybody and then we'll sleep.
I need a quick word.
Something the matter?
Murals in the grove, something about them seemed to catch your eye.
What can I say? They were eye-catching. Consider me an art lover.
I want to talk about all that's happened.
Fine. What's on your mind?
No, nothing. We should journey separately for now. Yeah, because I want to bring Lae'zel.
If you're sure.
Because I like
I'll
Gale
be
and
here whenever
Asterion.
you rediscover your taste in
And
company.
Asterion is my thief, i.e. lockpicker and trap disarmer. And Gale is like just pure magic. An int. My like huge int person. Lae'zel's probably not going to be a bad person anyways, because she's like melee, and I don't really have a good melee person, so
You're
it's probably
staring
good to keep with me
again.
anyways.
What do you want?
Nothing? Okay.
Be wary of false promises. The missing druid, Halsin, was it? He may be talented, but only a Githyanki Zathis can cleanse an embedded tadpole.
Are you sure a crush is our only path to a cure?
Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Zathist purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir Library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding.
Books are fallible, as are those who write them.
Not books, but slates. Wisdom so profound it is etched into stone. Truth as perfect as the queen who decreed it. Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond.
I'm waiting for the gift.
Observing
The
the ways
gift
of our lessers, exploring
ritual that
planes
cures
so
us is
distant,
like it
all
cures you by
turns to
killing you,
chaos,
essentially,
and cold fires
so
rage.
that you don't have to.
The plains are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities.
You know much about mind flayers?
I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less.
Okay, join us.
It is done.
This, I think, is the... Yeah, this is like the appearance modifier. Let's go talk to Gale.
How can I help?
Before we go sleepy. Oh, he doesn't have anything to say.
This calls for careful footwork.
Oops. There we go, that's what I wanted. Oh, cool! Oh. Cool.
Moving in.
Oh, lots of people want to talk to me now.
I have something to ask.
It's quite a sight. The stars, I mean. I could take or leave your chin.
Be more relaxed.
I am. I've been thinking, reflecting on what tomorrow might bring. When we find the druid, will he know how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over?
Doesn't have to be.
Good. I don't want you to run off just yet. You're quite the ally after all. Traversing Avernus, surviving the crash, surviving everything that's followed. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for.
I thought you didn't like me.
You have your charms. More than you think.
The smile on his pretty lips is a touch too composed, a bit too perfect. He may not mean a word he says.
Watch yourself.
Oh, you're no fun. Sleep tight. I'll see you later. I'm sure.
See what Lae'zel has to
A
say.
fine evening, don't you think? The moonlight shines warmly on us. The breeze caresses our faces. Hideous. All of it.
Well,
What
then.
that I were doing battle up there, among the tears.
What do you mean by the tears?
Look above. Watch the moon cross the sky. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my crush, Clear.
Are all Githyanki from the tears?
Your curiosity is to be commended. Githyanki are hatched in creches all throughout realm space. Clear is one of many. It's there I first saw a Kithrak mount a red dragon. Where I slit my cousins' throats at the Vash's command. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a creche.
Doesn't look like Gale has anything to say, but try.
How can I help?
Nope. Shadowheart might have though. Yeah.
The leader of the pack comes to chat. What's on your mind?
That's so
You must
freaking
be pleased to have a clear
sarcastic.
path forward. The sooner we find the druid house in, the better. I can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head.
So what will come next for you once this is all over?
Head to Baldur's Gate. Someone's waiting for me.
How are you feeling?
The same. These parasites are proving suspiciously benign. But suppose I turn. What would you do?
No hesitations, I just end your misery then and there.
Wise. Though, I hope you'd miss me after I'm gone. I think I would if the positions were reversed. But you're right. If we're to make it through all this, there can be no room for hesitation. You're doing well. It's a beautiful night. I think I'll stay up to enjoy it while I still can. Rest well.
Okay, so she's green now. I'm guessing that means reputation? Okay, we'll go to bed. And full rest. Alright guys, hold tight. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go try and find a little bit of food and then we will play some more.